Hey guys, how are you? Um, I just wanted to jump on and just give you a quick update. Today's the 18th. Remember I told you what today is? Today is my first day of my new job, starting my new job, and so today was like first day of orientation. Then I have like some trainings to do, different like modules and tests and different things that I have to take. So of course I'm not on the phones yet, but today was just the first day of orientation. Then there's a second day of orientation, I believe, on Wednesday, where we'll be meeting with HR again, and then tomorrow I get a chance to actually meet my supervisor and my team and all that. So I just wanted to jump on and let you know that today went pretty good. Um, just just got off around 5, and I don't know what my regular shift will be yet. This is just the training shift or whatever. As you know, I posted another video about not wanting to go back to a 9 to 5, and I don't. Um, when I was sitting there today and I was going through these, they went through a lot of different policies. They went through the work from home rules and different things like that, expectations and things like that. And I was just thinking to myself, one of the things they were bringing up is that, I think they were saying like this is an at will job, and things like that, which, we all know that when we work for these employers that we're at will. That means that, guys, they can let you go, fire you for no reason at all. They don't have to have a reason. And you don't have to have a reason to leave either. But I'm just trying to be grateful. I am grateful to God. Like, literally, I got a couple of no's last week from some employers that I had applied for a couple of months ago that I hadn't heard from. And I had wondered why I hadn't heard from them yet. But I just feel like I'd be getting gaslighted because they were saying such things like, your resume really looks impressive. But although it looks impressive, we did decide to move forward with other candidates. Like, I've been getting so much of that. And so, literally, the only job that has really opened up for me is the job that I got and that I started today. And it took a lot for me to get that job. Mind you, I was telling you that it took 3 separate interviews. How many guys of you guys know? Like, I spoke with a former manager and I spoke with a couple of recruiters. Like, how many guys how many of you guys know that? Like, I've been a supervisor before, and I've been on the management side of things, and so I know that you're not going to find a perfect candidate. But like, if you find somebody, and let's say you ask 10 questions, because I've met with like a couple of people each time I've been interviewed, right? So that means I was interviewed by 2 people at a time for a few of the interviews that I had prior to getting this job. So if you have like one person ask me 5 questions, the other one ask me 5 questions. If you get someone and they answer 9 questions correct and they only get one thing wrong, are you gonna just not hire that person? Like, really, you're not gonna find a completely perfect, like, everything that you want. And so, yeah, I feel like it took a lot for me to get this job, but I'm thankful that I have it. Again, it's not really paying what I'm used to making, not just with my last job, but even other jobs that I've held. But I'm just trying to just be grateful. I am just gonna show up and I'm just gonna give my very best, even if I have to grin and bear it. Because as I was sitting there today, I was like, I really, I just want to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to be at somebody else's mercy. Um, just a lot of the things that I was going over today, and I was just feeling like, the goals and the dreams that I have and the vision boards that I've created, this doesn't align with where I really want to be. But I am grateful to have something versus nothing, and I'm gonna show up, and I always like to put my best foot forward, and I'm gonna go show up, and I'm gonna smile, and I'm gonna do my best. Um, but as I was sitting there today, I was just like, Lord, I just want to do something that I'm happy about. I just want to do something that provides a service, and that provides a service and that answers or resolves a problem in the world. Um, I tell you guys, I had a flood yesterday. Probably not. I had a flood yesterday where water was like pouring out of my bathroom ceiling, the upstairs neighbors. And this is like the third time that this has happened. Sorry, switching subjects, guys. I'll go back to the job in a minute. And so I was just saying all that to say, like, it's just been a lot going on. Like, the water got so bad that it started pouring out of multiple different areas. So it's pouring out of two areas in the bathroom. I mean, pouring out of the ceiling, guys. And then, so it leaked into the hallway. The whole hallway is saturated. And then it went all the way to my bedroom, saturated. And then into my dining room, saturated. And maintenance never came, because I'm not supposed to be here, right? I'm not supposed to be here. My lease was up in October. So they did go upstairs, but not the same day that I called. They went upstairs the following morning, and they I guess they fixed the leak, from upstairs, but they never did came to come down here. So there was no, the machine that sucks the water up out of the carpet. They didn't do that because, again, I'm not supposed to be here. I am supposed to be moving, on the 30th. It's my move date. Yeah, I'm so ready. I'm so thankful that it doesn't have any carpet. That it's this place that I'm in now is carpet from the living room all the way to the bedrooms and everywhere, and just the smell just from the water, because it's dreary outside and it's been rainy and cold, so it's not warm enough to dry the carpet. So my carpet is still so wet. So, anywho, I'm just saying all that to say that to God be all glory. Um, you know, I just want you guys to know that sometimes my mama always taught me two things. I remember that she taught me many things, but a couple of things that my mother taught me: you don't have to look like what you're going through. So I'm not gonna get on here if I can help it, because some days are a little bit tougher and harder than others. I've gotten a lot of no's, since before I got laid off, because I started applying for something else prior to me getting laid off. I started applying for work. When you get all those no's for several months and you got bill collectors and stuff calling, and I mean, when I say from the time I get up to the time I go to bed, um, I'm moving, guys, and I get like an adoption maintenance for Talia. That's all I got for right now. Like, there's nothing else coming in right now. I don't know when I'm going to get paid from this job yet, but I'm still giving all glory to God, because I know that I know that I know. Like, I know that I'm not going through all this for no reason. I know that there's got to be a rainbow on the other side. There's got to be light at the end of the tunnel. There's got to be blessings on the other side of this if I just keep my focus on Him. If I just keep praising and worshiping. If I just keep, being positive and just still, aiming away. I did start. Also, I wanted to tell you that I did start my tax training yesterday. I'm supposed to jump on another call and training today. I got to do some tests, some modules, some various trainings to try to prepare myself for to do taxes starting in January. Guys, how about you? This is not something that I set out to do. Taxes is not, like, as I told you, I've been trying to become an entrepreneur since 2021. Taxes is not what I set out to do. This is what I'm going to do to offset the job that I have that I started today, because I want to have something else to fall back on, because I don't know how this is going to work out. And I don't want to be in the same situation that I have been in. I want to have something else to fall back on just in case. So I started that, and I was in training for about 2 hours yesterday. I have another training today, and probably, just here on out between now and January, I'll be in these trainings. Like I said, I did my taxes last year and the year before last. So I just thought about doing this just to get some extra cash. And I'm going to also think about there's something else I'm looking into for just another stream of income. Because nowadays, you just need multiple streams of income, because I just don't want to be in this situation again. I don't have a truck rented. I have some because I have to get renter's insurance, and I gotta pay my light bill. It's pretty high before they'll transfer my lights. So I just got a lot going on, and again, I'm not getting on here to complain. Again, but sometimes there's a little bit of heaviness. I hear, like, I was just watching somebody else's video before I came on here. I watch a lot of people's videos. Um, Shout out to Yolanda Moore. She's just one of my favorite YouTubers to watch. Shout out to A. Wilkie. She's a young lady that's young that I watch. I have my granddaughter to watch her with me because I want her to learn some things from this young lady. She's made a lot of great decisions, a lot of great financial decisions. She ain't worried about no relationship with no guy. She's just having fun with her friends and living her best life. But you can tell that she's very, very well grounded. Her parents should be really proud. And so I have my granddaughter to watch her with me because I just want her to understand that it's all about choices. It's all about choices. And I try to teach her that good choices lead to good things happening. It leads to rewards. Bad choices lead to consequences and regret. Which one are you going to choose? Which one are we going to choose? So that's just how I talk to her. Let me see. I wanted to also thank you guys. Thank you to my new subscribers. If you're new here, my channel name used to be You Already Won, because you have. When Jesus gave his life for you, it was a wrap. Everything was a wrap because we're no longer in bondage to sin. And we are free. And whom the Son sets free is free indeed. My channel is all about my faith and overcoming challenges and obstacles through my faith. God has truly kept me. I have experienced a lot of things. We all have, but there are different variations and different degrees of that. And if you're new to my channel, I have a passion for youth. I'm on this journey of healing, growth, being a better version of myself every day is what my goal is, and living according to God's will. I am a Jesus Christ follower and a Jesus Christ lover, so that's what I'm about over here. I changed my channel name to Faith, Flavor, and Home. I'm going to add collective to the end of that. But the reason why I changed my channel name is because I'm going to have some digital products as well as some products on demand. And so one of my passions has always been home decor. I went to school for interior design, and I would love to be an interior stylist, and I would love to do that in a virtual world where I'm meeting with clients virtually, and they're showing me a design dilemma, a decor dilemma, and I'm really good with, maximizing spaces. So, and then just being able to help them, help my clients with that. That is one of my goals. But one of my other goals is having youth workshops for disadvantaged youth. I've already, like I said, scouted out places, and just talking more about that. I want my daughter to come on with me, and because I want us to talk about her journey, doing it with the things that she's experienced, and my journey as a mom, and how I was able to overcome and not give up on her through all the challenges and obstacles that I've had with my daughter. So check out my other video that I have, where I talked about how I ended up with custody of Talia. But I want me and my daughter to do something on here so you guys can get a little bit of her story and more about me or whatever. Let's see. I want to thank my subscribers that have recently subscribed to my channel. I'm so happy that you are here. I hope that you love it here. I am going to do an empty home tour when I move on the 30th. I hope that you'll like it. I won't have much to move in initially until I start bringing in some more checks, and then I'll show you the decor and all that stuff, because I really want to do something different. So I'm excited to show you guys that journey. I'm also excited to show you, like, it has a nice workout facility over there. So I am excited to show you my weight loss journey. Hopefully I'll be able to start just really exercising, more frequently. I'm going to be trying some Mediterranean recipes and sharing those with you. I still have the side dishes coming up for the holidays. series that I'm going to have coming up. So my channel is about my faith in God, how my relationship with Him, and allowing Him to guide me, my faith and trust in Him, staying in the Word of God, how that's grounded me and how that's guided me through the toughest times in my life. And also my channel is about just sharing some, these are not my own recipes, but just sharing some, cooking ideas, just meals that I cook for Talia and I. Nothing fancy, but just sharing some meals. And then also my decor, So that's what my channel is about. I hope you like it. But as I was saying, I think I missed some things. I think I started somewhere a few minutes ago and then I went somewhere else. Sometimes I do that, guys, but it all comes back together. So I was watching some videos, some vlogs before I jumped on here, and it was a lady talking about how, she just kept showing up and how her channel was blown up. It was DoDash. And she was talking about how her channel was blown up so much. Of course, she had the channel for 4 years, but it wasn't doing very much. But in the past 90 days is when her channel has really taken off substantially. And she said she feels like it's from her posting multiple times a day, just showing up, being positive, showing her personality. And then there's other people that I've been watching, and one particular person, I hear a lot of people talk about like you offering people something, having something to share, having something to offer people, pouring into others. And I get it. I want to definitely pour into my audience. That is what I'm all about. I've always been that way. I've always been a caretaker, a caregiver. I've always put other people before myself. I've always gone out of my way to sacrifice and do things for other people. So that's what I'm all about. I'm such a youth advocate. However, I'm not perfect. And I make that clear because I don't want to make it seem like I've done everything right or I've made all the right choices, because I'm so far from that. But I strive to be a woman of excellence. I strive to be a better me. I know you may hear that a lot, but I really, really want to live it. You know what I'm saying? Just live, you know, with having, just being the light. And, there's some areas that I struggle in. And so, you know, as I was listening to this other lady, she was talking about what DoDash gives and how, she pours into people and different things like that. Guys, I want us to realize that, yes, we want to show up for other people and support other people and make sure that we have something to give to our audience. However, there are some that may need support. And I'm not talking about financial support. There may be some people that get on here that are trying to heal. There may be some people that get on here that some days they may not be able to pour into you. But how about what can we do for others as a whole? Like, everybody needs something different, guys. And so I just don't want us to harp on, you know, there was a young lady whose vlog I watched and she was so sad. And she said multiple times throughout the video, I need a hug. And I was looking at the comments in her vlog, and people were saying, do I need to come there? Do I need to come there? It was people really supporting her, like, girl, don't be down, keep going. Like, so I'm saying that to say that the other lady whose vlog I was watching, you never know what somebody is needing. Not everybody is able to get on here and be bubbly every single time they're on here. Not everybody is able to get on here and be laughy, jokey, jokey, or over the top. Like, accept people for who they are. God didn't make all of us outgoing. God did not make all of us hyphy or over the top or the life of the party. Accept people for who they are and whatever they can bring. We all bring something different. And we need to learn to just accept people for who they are. that young lady, I was concerned about her. I began to pray for that young lady because she said it multiple times that she needed a hug, and there was such sadness there. So let's just make sure that we are having the right outlook, and not just focusing on, well, you need to get on here and say this, or you need to get on here and be this. No, just let people be themselves. There's an audience for everybody. For everybody. I am not an outgoing person. And I am going to be me. I'm going to be 100% Yvonne. I'm not going to try to be like somebody else. I'm not going to make myself be, hey, who? Whoa, that's not me. It's just not me. I like to have fun. Um, love to have fun, in fact. But I am not the life of the party type person, and I never have been. And I'm okay with that. I love me some Yvonne. So I'm going to be absolutely 100% myself. And I hope that you will accept me as I am. Um, so anyway, I just wanted to tell you a little bit how my day went. I wanted to tell you a little bit of, I wanted to thank my new subscribers. I am continuing to be amazed by what God is doing on my channel. And I believe that every now and again, I kind of get down about, because I compare myself and I still look at other people's channels and I'm like, well, this person, man, they've been out here way less time than I have, and they have blown up. And, but I have to respect God and his timing. And I'm just not a jealous hearted person, but I am one who compares myself, in that I want to make sure, like, what am I doing or what am I not doing? I want to make sure that I'm giving my best. I want to make sure that I am pouring into you guys. And I just want you to know that you are beautiful, that you are loved by God, and that I love you, and that you don't need a man to be happy. Hey, guys, you don't need a woman to be happy. Learn to love yourself. Um, don't give up on yourself. Um, learn to love the good, bad, and the ugly. Learn to forgive yourself for mistakes that you've made, because you have to forgive you. I think it's easy for us to forgive other people, not for everybody, but sometimes it's easier to forgive other people than it is to forgive ourselves. I have found that to be the case with me, but I've learned that you gotta learn to forgive yourself, because none of us are perfect. None of us are exempt from making mistakes or making wrong choices, or maybe we've hurt somebody in the past. But you can become a better you. You can turn everything around. You can. Just because you weren't an entrepreneur in your 20s or 30s or 40s doesn't mean that you can't start today. Just because you didn't do it in your 20s and 30s don't mean you can't do it in your 40s. What do you like to do? What do you want to do with your life? What are you great at? Just start there. Do what makes you happy and what you're passionate about, because when you do something that makes you happy and you're passionate about it, you'll give your very best. It'll be your best work because you already love it. Um, Even if you made mistakes as a parent, I've made so many mistakes I can't count as a parent, because I started parenting again at 42. And I'm just like, it's way different now that I'm older. And I've had a lot of rough days, but I've had a lot of rewarding days too. So parenting is different, as I am getting older. But it's not too late. I just want to tell you guys, it's not too late to become a better parent, to become a better mother, a better father. No matter what mistake you've made in the past, what are you learning? What videos are you watching to become? Like, there's so many more parenting resources out there. I have a friend named Lorraine Foster who has started her channel called Coach Me Parenting. What kind of therapy are you guys enrolling yourselves in? Like, I'm just saying, like, there's so many things that we can do to better ourselves. And, and not only that, but just going to God in prayer about every single thing. And just knowing that He is our help. The Word of God says that He is a very present help in time of trouble. Not only that we should look to the hills from which cometh our help. Our help comes from the Lord. So whatever we are struggling with, using those resources, because see, God gives us our gifts, right? So the therapists and the different books that we read and the different people that can help us or whatever, those people are using the gifts that God has given them to provide a service that can help you and I. We also need to go to God in prayer, and we also need to read the Word of God and allow and just know that the Word of God can transform and can heal. So that is all I have to say today. This is what my journey is. Stay tuned for so much more. Like I said, eventually I'm hoping to be able to take Talia. I'm praying that when spring break comes around, that I'll be able to take her on a trip for spring break. That's what I'm going to start saving for. That I'm praying, God willing, that will take place. I know I would be so excited to be able to do that because I haven't been able to take her anywhere on spring break before. So anyway, those are just some ideas in my head that I would like. Just wanted to share a little bit about myself, even more for those people who are new, because I have gotten some new subscribers, and I'm so glad to have you. Thank you guys for my day ones, my tribe that have been with me, rocking with me since day one. I love you. I thank you so much for supporting me. It means the world to me. Um, it means the world to me that you would take time out of your busy day to view my videos. So, anywho, I'll keep you posted. Again, I'll be showing the moving vlog pretty soon. And so, stay tuned for that. The cooking vlog, the holiday cooking series vlog is coming because it's November. So, I'll be either making sweet potatoes as one of my sides, maybe homemade mac and cheese. I was thinking about doing maybe like some garlic and butter green beans or something like that. I don't know. Something I saw a recipe somewhere, but yeah, just stay tuned for that. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have an amazing rest of your day and have an even better week.